Morning guys, thanks for coming to the presentation. So for the past dozen weeks I've been designing a tangible solution for improving the well-being in first-time mums. Mums who are back in the workplace, who are there either for their own choice or work requires extra time there. They really can't get away. So specifically this project applies to millennials, first-time mothers conceiving about the 30-year mark who fall under a health-conscious category. Now I think an industrial design solution to this very problem would look something like this.
Mums, are you stressed? Feeling anxious? Is time away from your pride and joy getting you down? You may be suffering from post-pregnancy pains. Introducing Eros, the loving touch you need. Eros is an aromatic meditator designed to improve well-being in working mums. Whether you can't get away from work or hubby's a stay-at-home, Eros is sure to make life easier. Use right at your desk, expect to rub, caress and squeeze your demons away. Like a stress ball, hands-on activities distracts the mind from negativity. Then at the peak, find peace with your favourite aromas. Imitating a water bottle's aesthetic, there is no concern of being judged by others. Holding up to 3 essential oils, you will find relief in basking in your favourite scents, directing your mind to more pleasant thoughts. Gestures originate from activities mum thrives on. Breastfeeding is a bonding moment and significant with nurturing, thus rubbing thumbs to represent. Holding is another and takes place as a subtle squeeze. Bathing comes last and is metaphorically represented as slowly caressing. With daily use, you will experience stimulating hands-on gestures with beautiful aromatic compliments. Feel comfortable learning to mitigate stress and become the mum you want to be. All you need is a loving touch.
Cool. So time away from your precious bubbles can result in low levels of confidence and high levels of stress and anxiety. These are issues bound to affect Aussie mums' well-being. So an ideal solution to end this problematic engagement is to offer a form of meditation, I believe. Offering mum a way to bask in an intimate and symbolic activity reflective of childbirth will put her mind toward a positive setting. So from the gestures to the aromas, mums are sure to find comfort with a loving touch. But without using too much technology, I had to find a way of getting mums engaged in looking after their well-being. Saying no to screens, Wi-Fi and apps, I took an analog-esque approach. The best concept was one that captivates and engages. And what better way to achieve this than appealing to our senses? Now, important to remember is that human beings are inherently weird creatures. We're influenced by our emotions and find ourselves drawn back to whatever does this. So the design we have here does exactly that. For someone who has poor well-being, a product with strong positive connotations is going to draw them back because of a desire to relive that peaceful moment. And to reach this peaceful moment, mum must make a gesture for approximately 30 seconds, either pressing a button or reaching a temperature here on the thumb pad. And like a stress ball, physically articulating hands redirect stressful energy in the mind, essentially halving the stress. Some pretty cool science behind that. Then pursuing positive psychology in the form of aromatherapy, the user is sent toward a pleasant place, focusing on the positives rather than the negatives. Now you'll find there is no status and no attention in Eros, only feedback. Being a form of meditation, simplicity is the best quality to further reflect and repair. And after making a gesture, the feedback is being complemented with one of 3 scents. No distractions means better results. And now that I've made this gesture for a while, we're introduced with the scent of, I think that's lavender?
I think it's lavender.
Yeah?
It smells like it.
Yeah, lavender. Very touching. Now my client, Black Dog Institute, is a pioneer in the identification, prevention and treatment of mental illnesses, as well as the promotion of well-being. Some treatments are more radical than others, which brings me to explaining this unique form. Firstly, these pains are personal. Not many mums would want to flash around something yelling, I have anxiety, I'm having a bad time, learning to be a mum. It's a bit extreme, but it's not something they want other people to know about. So basically, I've gone for a simple water bottle disguise that will further permit meditation within the workplace without judgment. Functionality as well influenced the form, and for all those good reasons. The voluptuous nature alone carved out a lot of the aesthetic, with plenty of smooth rolling bumps and curves. Your hands will feel that harmonious emotional value. Now it's about time I wrapped up. The Eros appeals to health-conscious working mums by offering a form of meditation by gestures linked to activities that hold intimate connotations. By using it within the workplace where the stress and anxiety originates, mum can minimise the effects as they present themselves. So putting your mind toward a more positive setting kickstarts well-being. With regular use, expect to be more aware, in control, and engaged in your well-being. Thank you.
Okay, well, it was a great presentation, Mack. Well, obviously, very organised, well organised, obviously rehearsed it, and it was clear, concise, easy to follow. Touched on all of the emotional aspects of your design, all the metaphors, so you obviously thought about a lot of things, and it's a difficult thing to design, something that has such an emotional attachment to it, or it's something that's such an emotional side.
Bit of a challenge designing for someone a lot older than me and other genitals.
I think the topic is well researched. So you've covered the shape, why the shape is the way it is. You're linked into aromatic therapy as well, meditation. So
Very central, very touching.
So I think the topic is well researched. So I was going to ask you questions. How does it link to stress relief? Probably covered everything in your.
The only thing when you showed it on the fiction video, the first, just the model on its own, and then suddenly it appeared on the desk. I wasn't expecting it to be that big.
Oh, okay.
That took me by surprise.
Next.
Probably Simran has a new career for flying around. But in your design fiction video, it was not clear the kind of stress
Oh,
one
okay.
would go through. It
Yeah.
was very limited in terms of what postnatal stress is in a workplace. Probably
Yeah. I guess I could convey
more research
the
or
pains.
yes,
stronger.
it's difficult. It's not an easy thing to represent that in a video. But yeah, it's not just limited. Probably most often postnatal stress, people suffering from postnatal stress don't express their stress in a more physical way.
Yeah.
Often it is very hidden, like they don't socialize a lot with others, they just sit in front of the computer looking at line,
Yeah.
those sort of things. So
Yeah, and meditation and stress exercises obviously are hit and miss. Not everything works for every person.
true.
So I'm sure someone will find some use with it.
It's a very useful product. Covered the aspects very clearly as to how it's going to de-stress the mother. And we have discussed a lot about this. So it's a good product. Could you incorporate the aromatherapy that you were talking about?
Oh, the
Could you-
aromatherapy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, yeah.
Can you smell it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smell it?
We have a variety of scents that you can.
What other scents do you have?
I think we have violet.
What does violet smell like?
Violet.
Smell to violet.
Magnolia and Marigola. Obviously, up to the user's preference, but suggested was lavender, geranium.
could be a
reaching
baby
there.
smell as well, you know.
Yeah, the baby smell. Yeah, scents are very personal, so of course people have their own connotations attached to those.
Something that reminds the mother of the baby or something
Yeah.
related to the baby.
Even just having a
Talcum powder, you know, baby talcum powder.
talcum.
Baby powder, you know, it has a
Yeah.
peculiar
I guess
smell.
that does grow quickly, being around it all the time. You just have to find someone who.
So I've met mothers who, because they miss their baby so much, they use the baby powder on themselves so that
Okay.
the smell just reminds them, it makes them feel close to the baby.
Yeah, interesting.
That is interesting.
Didn't come across that aspect.
And that's why it's very interesting. The aromatic
Yeah.
therapy is a very interesting thing.
I think, yeah, aromatherapy has really great, strong, positive use, but we tend not to pick up on it much. It's one of those senses that are just neglected, not used. Any questions?
I think it's good you put a loving touch into your package design there, Matt.
Yes, the name originates from the Greek god of love, so I think touching.
Is there any reason for the color that you're choosing?
I just wanted something that would, one, serve the functionality, so being conspicuous, but as well having some kind of company touch to the user. Obviously nothing covered in stickers too violent in that colour. Just something to be in sync with what it's doing.
I think it's a good colour, Mac.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think it's a good colour. Because it's neither pink nor blue for boy nor girl, and it's like in between. So
Yeah.
it's a colour which works for all sexes, genders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a general swap change. I think it's less of that stereotypical pink. So
You said that it's disguised as a water bottle. Does it actually carry water as well throughout the day, or is it just like a disguised function of the
there was an
water?
idea I was playing with for a while, either having the sound of water, like just a small amount, and then it makes that typical noise, or having a fully functional one. But I think this, well, just in terms of what I'm doing here, this project, I want to do a water bottle. But it's always a good idea.
Yeah.
Perhaps I find there's some enjoyment in that as well.
I think it's clever. Yeah.